This is going to be something that may be unbelievable to many people, and I do not care. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, you can leave the video immediately. And the answer to this question is basically to become feral. If there's a problem with your body, it is not going to heal itself with you trying to think about it. It is not going to heal itself with you trying to rest it for prolonged periods of time, and it's not going to get better with you trying to exercise it. At the beginning of a year, I'm not going to give you the date. I don't want to argue about this. One morning, I woke up and I had a terrible pain in one of my legs. And this was not simply my leg falling asleep, and this is something that did not go away. This felt like I really could not stand on my leg. And this only got worse. And it was intense pain. It was everything. It felt like my leg was going to go out from underneath me. It felt like I was going to piss myself. It felt like I was going to be completely incontinent. And there was really nothing I could figure out what to do. And I'm not going to guess at what the problem is, but it made me damn near useless. It started off pretty bad, but it did get a lot worse. I was not mobile for an entire month, and I had no idea what the problem was. I just knew what was going on is that I could barely walk to even go to the bathroom. It took an enormous amount of willpower just to do it. I only knew that there were some points that were like comfortable, but then the moment I tried to move, it would just tear me apart. I have absolutely no idea what it is or what caused it, and it's useless to think about it. I tried looking up some solutions, and none of them worked. What does not work is if you have a problem moving, you ignore it, and you simply do what you normally do. Resting something that, if you get into this kind of situation, if it's something normal, you're tired, it's going to be a little bit. If you get up with a serious pain, you need to get up. You need to stay awake, and you need to ignore this. Don't try to let yourself slump or get into a position. The best way is to put yourself in a normal position, or even maybe, and you need to keep yourself active in mind. That's the most important thing. I tried exercising it, doing any kind of stressful thing was idiotic. It only made things worse. Trying to stretch it didn't work. Trying to support it didn't work. Trying to put pressure or heat does not work. And so did resting. Resting just made things worse. It would always get worse whenever I rested or let my body just slump. It felt good for the moment, but the pain would come back even worse. The only thing I did differently was ignore it. Now, defiance certainly helps. Instead of listening to my headphones sitting down, I stood up for as long as I could stand it. Yes, I stood for as long as I could stand it. There was pain. When I had to go to the bathroom, I did not let myself think about it. I just got up, and this is the part that's going to scare people. You have to walk as if you're not going to fall. You just ignore it. It's like you get up, you start walking, and if you start to stumble, you just ignore it. If you try to lean on something, it will make it worse for you. You might have to lean on something, but as much as you can, you stop doing it. I spent the first month trying to nurture my leg back to health with I first tried resting, nothing helped. I tried whatever there was. I tried putting pressure on, I tried heat, that didn't work. I tried exercising it, that made it worse. I tried to stretch it, that did not help. The only thing you do is you carry on with your life, or you act in defiance, but you don't act like there is a problem. If it hurts to stand up, you stand up. If it hurts to walk, then you go and walk somewhere. You don't have to be fast or do anything like that, but you don't let yourself stop if you can, unless you absolutely can't move. You walk, you stand, you do whatever you want to do. If you want to watch TV and it's more painful to watch TV while standing up, then you stand up. Take the most painful path you can that wouldn't be normal for you. I'm saying standing up is not a big deal. Sitting down isn't a big deal, but don't sit down in a comfortable position that you normally let yourself relax into. Don't let your body relax. The little thing is going to help you the most. Just sitting up normally where you have to support your own weight, like where you don't lean back or whatever it is. You keep your back straight. And no, there was nothing about bad posture or whatever it is. Like I said, I could not tell you what the heck happened. But probably the scariest part is, do not think about what the hell the consequences are. You're going to go for a walk, you might crap your pants. Just do it. You're going to fall over? Fine. Stand up and possibly fall over. Because you're not going to find out whether you're going to walk again unless you take that risk. And it doesn't have to be something stupid. You don't have to start doing squats or whatever it is. But if you lose your control, the controller falls on the ground. It's like, oh no, my control falling on the ground. Get up and just bend over like there's no problem and pick up the damn remote. If there's something you need to go over and get it. Don't think you're going to do it later. Feed your desire, whatever it is. You want to get up and go make yourself food. You want to go and do something. Don't think about it for a moment. Get up and do it, even if it's painful. Every little thing. Go take a shower. Do whatever it is. I did all these things, and when I started doing it, I started walking again. And I don't know if I made things worse or I made, like I said, resting and exercise, stretching, taking care of myself did not help anything. You act in defiance, and it took me an entire month to retrain my leg. The pain in one leg was bad. It was shooting everywhere. It was shooting up my spine. It was in my lower back. It was affecting my other leg. I couldn't move my other leg very well either. I could tell it was somewhere in my right leg. But the pain was so intense that it was affecting my nervous system. It was even affecting my breathing to a point. So what you do is you get up and you just ignore it. The pain was so intense that actually I did lose, and I've heard about this as well, people who would go through, when polio was a thing, they lose muscle memory. They forget how to do things. The muscle contractions in my leg were actually so bad that it feels, I have a vague memory of this, like it feels like when I was a kid. It feels like from a long time ago because I lost the muscle memory in my right leg. I had to retrain it. And I don't give a damn about this anymore. It's over. I can walk again. And I can do what I did before. So if you have a problem with your leg or whatever it is, ignore it. Do what you normally do. Don't be a show-off or whatever it is, and don't think this is going to go away. It's like you just ignore it and you do what you normally do. And you actually do just a little bit more. If you normally sit around, it's like, oh, I want to go and do this or whatever. Just go and do this just to give the middle finger to whatever the heck is going on. It's like, I just feel like going up, standing up and walking over to the window to look. It's like, what made that noise? Get up, go, do something. That's it. Just very simple stuff. It's normal to walk. It's normal to go up and down stairs. It's like, oh, my leg is killing me. I think I might actually piss myself. It's like, walk downstairs, get yourself a snack. That's what I did. And I'm walking again. So that's your answer. You ignore it. You might fall over. You might piss yourself. Do it. Get up and start walking. Just do what you normally do. Kill time listening to your headphones. Listen to your music. If you normally listen sitting down, stand up and do it. Just stand, move a little bit. Even try to dance a little bit, even if you're not good at it. Just try swaying your hips or whatever you might do. Completely defy the situation. I'm walking again, and it's really difficult to describe what that pain was. You can walk again, just defy the situation. That's it.